Ladies, gents, good afternoon from Europe, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Piotr here, and this is the New York cash market open live market coverage on Forex Global YouTube channel. Probably it's a February 24th, Monday, probably the most important New York cash open this year. Looks a little bit different than what we've seen. There, at least I can't see buyers right now. And guys, I told you twice already, be careful with the no bid market. I'm not saying, I told you also, now I'm not gonna be surprised to see a little bit above the average bounce, or even trying to close the gap, whatever, with all those crazy investment banks from the New York. They have plenty of free money from the Fed, right? Plunge protection team in action, that could be as well. So be extremely careful, guys. Don't forget that you can monitor also my trades, and you can find the link in the description, guys. I'm looking to add into the risk off, right? I'm quite sitting on the risk off. I'm looking very tiny exposure, and I'm looking to add into the risk off. But yes, I would like to use any kind of the pump of the market news to be on the opposite side, meaning that for now I'm trying to wait and see. I'm not sure if it's a great thing to do right now, but yes, I want to see a little bit of the pump, either here right now at the very early opening minutes, or towards the end of the day. So let's have a look what we have when it comes to the charts, guys. Okay, so New York is open, Nasdaq trading first 30 seconds down by 50 points, right? So no beats on the market. That's what, you know, that's very important to understand how those guys may work. If you remember flash crash with very huge downside few years back, they started to buy at -7, if I'm not mistaken, or something like this. Anyway, we are going to have a look how it looks at the very beginning. Okay, so huge sell-off, first 30 seconds. Now trying to grab some. Well, guys, what is important thing? The important thing right here, right now, is that gap, right? That's what we discussed earlier today as well. So I'm waiting and looking to sell higher, either towards weekly open, because this gap might be different, right? This gap might not be close. That's the first I'm waiting for, or the second at the closing the gap, right? So either I'm looking to add on that type of the rally, or on the closing gap. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Why I'm looking for a bounce, guys? Well, maybe there is no bid, but you know, those guys with the free money from the central banks, they are going to use that latest demand, and they will at least to try to push a little bit higher, right? That's the latest, sorry, that's the latest demands, guys. From here we went higher. This one gap down. I've been explaining why we might not close that gap, right? Why we might not close that gap. So it's gonna be very interesting. It could be that we are going to get the ugly day today, then tomorrow and Wednesday, right, we will see attempt to recovery. The plenty of different scenarios could be here, and then continuation of the sell-off. All right, I've been explaining why the pound might be the victim, right? And I'm looking to sell the pound. I'm looking to sell pound yen. In that case, as explained before, I might look for retest of the daily open, right? But right here, right now, also I'm going to place, as we moved lower with that move, look, we moved below Friday, Thursday low, right? So looks like if we are going to get this type of the close, the swing high might be confirmed, right? Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna to place horizontal line. I'm gonna make it green one because it's a daily chart, and from the intraday perspective towards the London close, I'm going to monitor very closely where we are when it comes to this line, right? Look, why it's so important. Friday low, Thursday low. Even more, that was also Asian manipulation base ahead of the move to the upside, right? Then pullback, buy, pullback, buy, pullback, buy, pullback, buy, pullback, break, retest, continuation, right? So it's very important. These levels might be very important, especially if you are going to get the close right now at the top of the hour below, right? Then retest might be important. I don't want to see lower shadow, guys. I don't want to see that this current candle is going to close above 43.50. I want to see the close below the 43.40, right? Then any kind of the rally is gonna be like retest for me. Okay, that's pound yen. What else? Looking to sell dollar yen, of course, on rallies. What kind of the rally I would like to see? I would like to see retest of the weekly open, and here we have a bigger chances because it's not that high. It's like 35 pips, so towards the London close, that could be the case, or any spike news, right? So that's the rally base rally. That was the retest right at the open, as you can see. Okay, because this open compared to the Nasdaq, the open on the the daily open, weekly open on the dollar yen was right at the demand, right? It was right at the demand. We've seen rally, we've seen drop, hesitation again, and finally move lower, and that's the US hours. So let's have a look if we are going to get the retest, and I'm looking for lower levels towards 100 as the first target, right? Swiss franc. I'm looking to sell pound Swiss franc. I'm looking to sell dollar Swiss franc. Pound Swissy. I've been trading pound Swissy. I've been forced to close. Those guys with the you know, those guys who have those free money, the central bankers, they forced me here to run away. Anyway, looking to, or maybe even to here, looking to sell again pound Swiss franc, and I've been explaining, right? Looks like we are going, when we are going to take this as a consolidation. Right now it looks like we broke through the 50%, so it might be interesting. But again, 27.20, 27.15, that's what I'm looking for on the pound Swiss franc. Dollar Swiss franc. Looking to sell. Looks like the US guys, they did it already, the retest, and it might be lower. I'm looking to resell the retest of the 98. Still, like the first retest took place, I'm a little bit later, but I'm going to look for another attempt to rally 98, 1920 on the dollar Swiss franc. Now, guys, of course, the most hurt stocks is the Italian one. Let me check if I have the one here. No, I haven't here. I haven't here. But the Italian stocks is down 6% right now. Okay. Mostly because of what? Because of the new cases, guys. New cases. Right? We have new cases in Italy. Well, even better. Even better. Probably you've seen over the weekend, and we were discussing this over the weekend, we've seen some kind of a little bit of the relaxation. The Chinese officials were trying to quiet everyone, right? With the new cases, the numbers are going lower. No, now they confirm that we have a bigger number of the new cases today. So probably it's not only about the today, it's about the whole weekend, right? So that's how they are dealing with us, okay? That's how they are dealing with us. They are trying to count the market. So guys, overall, right now, huge risk off, but two things. I want to see any kind of the spike the news or post the news to use as an opportunity to add into the risk off, right? Or I would like to see some pump the market plunge protection team towards the end of the US session to use this type of the spike to add. As explained during the meeting right here, right now, we are testing some significant levels when it comes to the support. It might be not big, but you know, some stupid information on the market and suddenly bam, 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 they are going to take the advantage, especially the HFT. So be careful guys out there. At least for now, risk off, but if you are not on the risk off side, or if you would like to add to the risk off like me, so wait. I'm going wait patiently as explained in a few examples here. Don't forget you can check what I'm doing, the link into my trades in the description. Guys, I'm going to make an update towards the end of the session if necessary, otherwise we are going to have another meeting tomorrow. Guys, take care, goodbye, it was my pleasure to be with you at the New York Cash Open.